Hello, my name is Jamil from TheSolidPodcast, and today I'm joined with Azza. How you doing?
I'm alright, mate. How are you?
I'm good, thank you, brother. And just give us an introduction about yourself, and yeah.
Well, my name's Azza. I'm currently acting as the head of Valorant at Big Fix Gaming. I have a very big passion for esports ever since I was a kid. And yeah, just living life, really.
Fair enough. And how long you been in esports for so far?
Working, I'd say about 3 years, but competitively, almost a decade.
Wow. So in terms of so you've actually competed we're talking about like CS and
Fortnite.
Oh, Fortnite.
Yeah.
Oh wow. So we're going back into like the 2017 days.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
What do you do at Fortnite specifically? What were you like playing that FNCS or like?
I was in the champion division back when it was Arena.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, I loved Arena, man.
Yeah, Arena was sick, but no, I played FNCS. I played in the Xbox World Cup qualifiers too.
Oh.
So that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just pretty good at it.
And yeah, it's. I don't want to be like an old head, but I prime Fortnite, man.
Oh, Prime Fortnite was
2017, 18, a bit of 19, and after that it's just kind of
yeah.
such a shame. But yeah, I didn't actually know about the. Oh, sorry, I actually didn't know that about you.
I don't really tell anyone that unless like they ask because it just doesn't really come up in convo.
I know. Well, maybe you stop because I know there's. I hear a lot from other people as well. Like, there's definitely a lot more money. I'm not saying it is about the money, but there's definitely a lot more money in Fortnite. So, what was the reason why you transitioned into like Valorant?
I'm gonna blame Benji Fisher here. You can see where I'm going with this, right?
Okay, yeah. Let's
he had made the switch from Fortnite to Valorant.
Yes.
And obviously he was very good at Valorant, which is why he made the switch, and he got signed pretty much instantly.
Yeah.
And then I saw him do that, and I thought, oh, maybe I could do the same as well, like try and follow in his footsteps.
Yeah.
But for some random reason, I decided to make the switch when I was platinum in Valorant. Thinking I could go pro.
Yeah.
And then it just kind of went downwards, on a downward spiral for me there. And then I turned to management, which is what I'm doing now.
I see. Most of it's kind of the expectation. Like, I don't know how much expectation changed from like, let's say 2022 Valorant now. I think the expectations in terms of requirements to join a team, like they all want like MO3, Radiant, whatnot.
Oh yeah.
Would you say would you think it was a lot more different then? Like, could you before Ascendant, you could, let's say you're Diamond or like Diamond, there'd have been Immo, there'd have been Radiant.
Yeah.
So Diamond would have still been like an okay sort of thing. And if you got Immo after that, do you think the expectations change in terms of when you're going for LFT compared from then to now?
I think back then it was a lot more open. Like there wasn't as many restrictions as there is today.
Right.
Like the esport was underdeveloped at the time.
Yes.
So there was a lot of people that were Diamond and not Immo back then that were actually on the level of some of the pros. So I think nowadays what people are asking for is reasonable but silly, in my opinion.
Okay.
You just gotta be the absolute best. You gotta be tier 2 ready, at least 500 RR.
Yeah.
Like,
and also, look, come to think of it as well, like a couple acts ago, Radiant never used to be 300 RR. Now it's 300 RR. So now it's kind of a thing like our players now kind of go like, oh yeah, I've got Radiant, but 300 RR, but it's still the highest rank in the game. Do you think they can really put that forward on like their like CV or on like LFT post? Like, I got Radiant, so I deserve to be on the team, or like, because they got Radiant, but they knocked down the requirements so much.
Yeah.
By 200 RR.
It's a tricky situation. For me, it's still the 500 RR requirement.
Yep.
But for others, I mean, they can drop down, obviously, but you've also got the people that are just gifted into Radiant on like a like a random win streak and they're Radiant.
Yeah.
So I'm still keeping mine at 500, the old cutoff.
Yeah.
Where and others are now doing the below.
Yeah.
But I don't know why they did that, to be honest.
It's just messed up the entire.
It messed up the entire system.
Yeah.
And now we've got players who are under the assumption that, oh, I'm Radiant, I can play in tier 2.
No. That's mental. Would you say like hitting 300 RR like is not like enough, but would you like categorize like a person that hit 300 RR can play in like tier 3?
I mean, yeah. I mean, any rank you can play in tier 3, yeah. But in terms of that, I'd say if you're hitting 300 RR Radiant,
yeah,
it's still pretty much Immortal 3.
Yes. That's I hear
if I did it, I wouldn't put it on my LFT.
Okay, yeah.
I'd put Immortal 3 300 RR.
Because I was even back in the day when Radiant was 550, even when people got 550, they'll still call it low Radiant, and it's kind of like, well, they literally got 200. They literally got to MO3, which is 300 RR, and then not even that, they got to 400. They literally got 200 RR on top of that, and then they're still getting called like low Radiant when it's top 500. Like I get it is the low end of Radiant, but even some people that were getting 550, like what I've been told from other people, they're like struggling to get into teams, but also it goes into like the lack of experience. But you start somewhere, so I mean eventually you need to get that experience. But is the bare minimum? Would you say 500? And then, but are you looking for 600, 700 or?
I mean, the bare minimum, like, can change.
Right.
Depending on the player.
Okay.
As I said earlier, I look at 500.
Yeah.
But if I see a player that has the potential of being something, not the player something, like being something.
Yeah.
Then I will reach out and offer a trial.
Yeah.
And then just go from there, see how they do. Like, give them the chance. And if they're not working, it's just not working. But I mean, yeah, 600, 700 is nice.
Yes, it is.
It's pretty nice.
It's a nice number, isn't it? Like,
yeah.
See it go on their Twitter, 16-year-old 700 RRs.
Oh, it's a dream.
Talking about competition, talking about competition experience and whatnot, like especially in the UK, what do you think the competition is in the UK? So obviously in terms of like LAN, the only LAN that I feel like a lot of teams or a lot of like you've got like teams like LP, Codesk, a lot of big teams, they go to Epic LAN, right? The Epic LAN is like the biggest one.
It's the only one.
That's what I'm saying. Like in terms of that, it's the only one. Anyone can go. Like your group of friends can go. No restrictions at all whatsoever. Well, apart from costs and like food.
Oh yeah.
Like food, accommodation, and whatnot. Like feasibility traveling. Like for me, coming from London all the way up to Kettering is just kind of that part is a bit tedious. But do you think it's really feasible for the UK or to bring in like another esports event, like another competition, like Epic LAN? Because no one's going to go to any other competition apart from Epic LAN in the UK.
True. I have always wanted Insomnia to come back because I never got the chance to go to Insomnia.
They did, but it just...
yeah, they announced a return, but the return was just so horrific that no one wanted to go.
Yeah.
But I would absolutely love for there to be more competition in the UK because it will just go from one Epic LAN where you've got like 3 teams who have just destroying everyone, not being able to let the others like it's like a proving grounds pretty much on a LAN stage, and you've just got like Ianto, Luca, Corsa, Kendo just destroying everybody. Naki as well, Waddle.
Yeah.
Like, it's pretty tough for players in the UK to like go to a LAN and actually achieve something.
Yeah.
So more would be nice, yeah.
I feel like that's also on like the structure as well. Like, think about like football, for instance. There's multiple different leagues, and there's like a sort of like. I wish we had like I don't think there's no really like an esports league or anything like that to make it like. There's only Fnatic, the only team, only esports team in the UK that is like the biggest name, right? In terms of the biggest name, there's only one, but we don't have multiple. You know, we don't have a lot of reach. There's no like. I just wish like obviously we had like DreamHack, we had London Masters, we have literally London Masters right now. In terms of like the ecosystem, it's not great. It's not great right now.
Yeah.
I really wish it was in a better spot, but we need more things like Epic Land. We need more things like Masters. We need more things like DreamHack. Drake's gonna come back next year, back in Birmingham, early 27. You know, we just need more events like that. Whether it's a spectators, like if it's like a spectators event, obviously you can compete as well. But to me, it's just kind of a shame. I don't know what the core issue is. It's just kind of like, is it funding or is it like lack of exposure in terms of esports recognition, or like what do you think that the main source problem is? Like, what would you say?
I'm leaning towards both really,
Right.
funding and exposure.
Okay.
As we've seen in previous years, with Riot specifically trying to support the tier 3 ecosystem.
It's not.
It doesn't exist.
It's not.
So funding is definitely an issue unless you can find sponsors that would want to help you build your own LAN event, which would it just takes a lot of time, and then the exposure as well. It's a bit of a gamble because you don't know who's going to come, like what teams are going to turn up. So yeah, it's always a bit of a gamble with LAN events.
Definitely is. But what would you, if you also like change, obviously apart from like funding and exposure, what do you think of like the tier 2 and like tier 3 structure in terms of like UK North? Like, is there anything you would like to change that I think that could have a positive impact? Like, what would you? I can see it in your face. What is it? Please tell me. I want to be as informed as possible.
The tournament organisers.
What's wrong?
I don't want to throw hate towards anybody, but the previous 3 splits we've had in Northeast tier 2 have been very bad. There's no broadcasting. The admins don't really know the rulebook too well.
Are you serious?
Yeah, unfortunately. And it's Riot aren't really good at choosing who's a good tournament organizer to run a league for them.
Right.
I do have a bit of pity for the Northeast tournament organizer though, because they were under Missed Games until Missed Games went bankrupt, and Riot had then let the people working for Missed Games run the league on their own without a company, without funding. So there was just no broadcasting until the grand final, which was just terrible for exposure, and teams had to get co-streamers. We had Lendoff for kickoff.
Dynamo as well, right? Or
no, we didn't have Dynamo. No.
Oh, okay. No, man.
And then we just didn't have a co-streamer really, because everyone else was just co-streaming for other teams and didn't have enough time. And then we're left without a broadcast. So our players aren't really able to express themselves on the stream and get themselves known just on a VLR page, which is quite annoying. But I do understand why there wasn't any broadcast. I just wish Riot would have done something about it.
Yeah.
Because they kind of need to. Their tier 2 league is dying, and instead of trying to fix it, next year they're removing it.
Oh.
Well, I don't know.
Because as much as I understand, to a point that they want to prioritize like the tier 1 of what generates the most money, they need to have like if they like had like a like had a better team assisting like tier 2 or even tier 3, they could have so much more reach regardless. Because it's like I said, going back to like what I said about the Prem, like football wise, you got the Prem, you got the Championship, then you got League 1, League 2. People know about Championship teams. People, because it's about the area, like where you're from or whatnot. They know they have a team, they have a big stadium or not. Obviously, you can't really apply that to esports, but every league has their own sort of like representative. They have like a structure. It's really structured. It's been built on for years and years and years. As much as esports has not been out as long as football, but they should try to do something. They're not even trying to do it. Like you said, they're going to get rid of it completely next year. Like tier 2 scene gone. Which is, it's just kind of disappointing. It's a bit sad really. I don't know like what's going on really, but it's a shame. Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
Instead of doing what you just said, next year they're going the CS route.
Oh yeah.
Making it a lot more open.
Okay.
So instead of how many partnership teams they've got now, there will be 8 partnership teams.
Yeah.
Who aren't guaranteed to play in stage 1. They're just like further along in the qualifier for it, I think. So it's a lot more open of who can qualify.
Yeah.
And there is also a lot more money involved.
Right.
I'm not too sure I like the approach, because let's fix tier 2 by getting rid of it and chucking money at it. But it's cool to see that they're willing to risk it like that. Especially in Valorant, it's not CS, it's not Rocket League.
Yeah.
It's very unique and different, and especially with the systems that they've had the people like drilled into the past 6 years. It's a massive change. No one's gonna feel comfortable. It's gonna take a lot of time to set into it.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, anyone can qualify to a Masters now. Though that's a plus.
True. Yeah. 5 second friends, boom, straight in if you win. But I also think about like League of Legends. League of Legends is the biggest MOBA in the world, right? It's definitely up there. I mean, okay, to be fair, there's only 2 MOBAs.
Dota's first.
You said so? Really?
Yeah.
Okay, you wouldn't say that on par at all, Dota and League?
Dota is a lot older.
Okay.
And it's been around for a long time, and it's also just massive. Still to this day, it's massive.
Yeah.
Even if you don't hear much of Dota, like they're dropping at least like 3 mil a tournament.
Mental.
Yeah, and League of Legends in itself is also just massive.
Yeah.
I'd say it would go like Dota, League, maybe throw a Chinese game in there, Honor of Kings, because that's massive in China.
Mobile Legends? No. There's another one. It was like it's like League. It's supposed to be like League, but it's on phone. Another MOBA. That was pretty big. I can't remember the name of it.
That died out though, didn't it?
Did it?
I haven't seen anyone playing it.
Well, no, we don't know the name, so I mean, pretty much.
I think it's Mobile Legends, yeah.
Maybe. So like, okay, as much as Dota's bigger, but primarily like Dota and I'm saying League because it's Riot. League in terms of exposure, everyone like there's no issue there.
Oh,
you know?
Definitely not.
There's no issue. I don't know why. I don't know. I don't have to word this, but I don't know why they couldn't apply that to Valorant as well. I think League's doing amazing. Like, League is League, you know. In terms of like top, you got League, Dota, CS. Obviously, CS is a given, you know. Rocket League as well. I think that's some decent come up as well. But Valorant is just
Valorant's dying, and they've neglected it for so long that they started to panic. That's why I think they made those changes for next year, and apparently they're still not sure on those changes. I was speaking to some people a couple of weeks ago, and they actually weren't sure of what was going on next year. So the video Riot posted a couple months ago might change. I'm not really too sure on it. But League of Legends is their like firstborn. Think of it in like a parenty way. League is their firstborn child, and Valorant's just like a middle child.
I was thinking of that.
Yeah, like always being neglected, forgotten. You know.
I feel like even I hope I said this right. I keep messing it up. 2XKO, the fighting game. I think that could be a decent come up as well. I let's see how it develops. As
Oh yeah, definitely.
Fighting games are big. We got Evo come up as well.
Does look cool.
It's a decent game. I don't mind it. But yeah, also the stage 3 thing for Valorant. They said they got rid of it. This was like a couple months ago. This was I don't know. Do you know about the stage 3 thing? They removed it completely. Is that? Can you delve into it a bit more? If you don't mind.
Are you talking about tier 2?
Tier 2, yes, correct. Sorry.
Okay, so we had kickoff
Yeah.
as stage 1,
Right.
and then we had stage 1 as stage 2,
Okay.
and then we had stage 2 as stage 3.
Right.
And there was going to be a stage 3 because of how early in the year the season had ended.
Okay.
But we didn't really hear anything about it, so it just
went dead.
Just went dead.
Yeah, of course it did.
So we started in January with kickoff.
Yeah.
And then we ended 2 months ago, I think, with stage 2, which, what month are we in now? June?
Yeah, June.
Yeah.
Basically a bit over mid-June.
So early in the year we're ending, and a lot of people were really annoyed about it.
Yeah.
Even though they did announce it like 6 months before, but people don't really know how to read.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mental. Also, I'm sure you know about the social media ban 16-year-olds. Recently, I literally watched it on TikTok.
The Keir Starmer thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Now. Okay, hear me out on this. The number 16. Think about that number for a second. Not a lot of our prodigies, but a lot of tournaments when you want to compete, they have to be 16 plus, right? Do you think obviously Keir Starmer putting a social media ban on 16-year-olds, do you think that's gonna have a big impact on like sort of like prodigies in terms of like if a 16-year-old wants to like network, how is he or how is she gonna network if the social media is banned? Do you think it's gonna really be? Do you think this ban can really affect the development of esports?
I'd say just load up Gary's mod and use the face to scan on your phone. Because this change that Keir Starmer's putting in for 16, it's stupid. It's gonna... I know he wasn't thinking about esports when he was doing it, but
No.
it's going to have a detrimental impact to esports, especially with kids coming up. Like, there's this kid in CS who's 7 years old. He's not English, thankfully. But he's just been signed to Inner Circle, the CS team, as a 7-year-old prodigy.
Mental.
To be able to play in their academy when he's 13.
Wow.
But now if you wanted to do that in the UK... Impossible. So we're set back now on a disadvantage because of our Prime Minister, which feels a bit stupid, in my opinion. But
because that 16-year-old, for instance, he or she will be in the dark for a year.
Yeah.
Like completely in the dark. I mean, there's. I don't know if I'm deep in it too much, but probably that can be workarounds. But it definitely is a big blow. You know, it's definitely a nice little low blow, you know. But
yeah,
it's. I mean, when I didn't think about it much, but when I started thinking, I was like, oh snap! Like, is he trying to kill prodigies or something? I don't know. Obviously,
you can get a driver's license before you can have social media.
Mental, you just drive around. But yes, like. Obviously, I'm not saying prodigies can't be at 17 or anything, but
oh no,
but
like,
it's just kind of why
they all start really young.
Yeah,
like I know, Avi, one of my old players. I don't think a lot of people know this, but when he was 5 years old, his brother taught him how to play CS, and he was playing it on a really old computer back in the day. just grinding CS at like 5 years old.
Oh yeah.
And then he just became insane. In the UK too. Now you can't do that.
It's just yeah.
I mean, you couldn't do it at 5 years old anyway, because face it, as a 13-year-old calf. But
and that's the thing. Like they're doing it 3 years before us.
yeah,
Like in terms of competition, you cannot like, for instance, like let's say EVC, right? You have to be 16, and even for Epic Land, Epic Land's a bit better. Epic Land, if you're 15, you should have a guardian with you in order to compete, which is it's not bad. It's okay. But like, when it comes to these other tournaments, like when you have to sign up online and like, oh, a 16-year-old, like let's say he's been playing since 13, 3 years of training and everything. Oh yeah, let me put my AFT. I can't because I have no social media to put it on.
Yeah.
It's kind of like.
Think about Lost Puppies, for example.
Yep.
They do something called the LP Breakout Bash.
Oh yeah, what's that?
Where they get a bunch of youngsters under the ages of 15, I think, to play in an in-house Lost Puppies tournament as like a scouting ground sort of thing. It's pretty cool, and it gives the kids some experience as well. Don't know how Porridge is gonna feel about that when the ban rolls in, but you know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, because like but in the UK we try to foster grassroots esports.
Yeah.
British esports. In college, British esports is college. You start at 16 years old, boom. Then you got NSC, then you got Newell. You got so many things. You got the I'm not sure if you heard of the esports youth club. They get people from 11 to 18. There's so many different causes trying to foster grassroots esports, and taking social media, and social media is a big part of our like lives in 2026, especially in esports. It's just kind of like, you know, it's I don't know what's gonna happen in the future.
Yeah.
I will honestly see what happens. I have no choice, but yeah, I don't know how he's that and it just comes to show like esports is not even a top 5 priority sort of thing in the UK.
Yeah.
You know, nowhere near. Like, but you know, is what it is.
The BEA needs to do a better job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So can you just like you said you've been in esports for like more than a decade. Can you just give us like a quick walkthrough like career, how you like started out? I know you delved into it earlier, but can you just go from like every 5 years or something?
Okay.
Just like quick walkthrough, like summary sort of thing.
So I'd say, what year did BO1 come out?
BO1. Oh.
It was like 09, right?
I think so. It was
definitely.
It's definitely before 13. It's not teens. I think it was like mid to late. I think so. Yeah,
I think it was like 08, 09 maybe. But when that came out, I was playing it a ton. Like I just play it every day after school, get home, like not even take off my school clothes, just hop on the Xbox 360, you know, and just play BO1.
360 is elite.
Primarily zombies too.
Nice.
But yeah, it's I don't know, that sort of escape as a kid, being able to immerse myself in a game where I can just do what I want, and not have to worry about what's going on at school or like at home maybe, and I can just escape it. That's what sort of started like wanting to play esports, and then as the Black Ops started to roll out more games like BO1, BO2, BO3, BO4, I didn't really play Modern Warfare.
Oh, right. Would you like my personal favourite would be Cold War.
Oh, I do like Cold War, yeah. But then eventually Fortnite came out.
Yeah.
And then I I'd got an Xbox One, like, the Christmas it came out. So Fortnite Battle Royale came out in September of 2016 or 17.
Yeah.
And then I got it that Christmas.
Nice.
So it just went from Black Ops to Fortnite. And then that's all I would do. Fortnite. It was pretty sad.
were you M&K? Like keyboard and mouse?
On Xbox, I was controller.
Okay.
Until I saw like how cool it looked on a Twitch stream.
Yeah.
And so I got a keyboard and mouse, and then I eventually got a computer. And I started playing keyboard and mouse on that as well. And now I'm just a M&K demon, I guess. I haven't played Fortnite in ages though, so.
Do you think you can come back to it and just like?
If I hopped on, well, I have a little bit. I was at my sister's house.
Yeah.
Like last month, and like I was just playing Fortnite on the Xbox on a controller.
Yeah.
I won like 3 games in a row.
the amount of like the feeling of getting that victory.
Oh yeah.
You generally can't
beat, especially back in 2017. Your first victory royale in solos as well. You're just screaming like you've won the lottery. It was an amazing feeling, and that's kind of just how it started. Just using esports as an escape, and then it turned into a passion. And now, yeah, I'm kind of happy where I've ended up, to be honest. Yeah.
What would you say if you was to get what would you say that the better feeling? Would you say first ever Valorant Ace or first ever Victory Royale? What's in terms of feeling? What's the most wow?
First ever Victory Royale.
Generally,
nothing can beat the feeling
I don't think it can.
When you're 13 years old in your parents' living room on the massive ass TV.
Yeah. The big couch.
And they're always walking in front, and you're trying to dodge and weave, and you're just getting kills, and then you end up winning. It's just amazing. You just start screaming. It's amazing. But when I got my first ace on Valorant, I was like, "Oh, nice, let's go!" And then it just stopped.
No, but you get the Reaver Vandal, bro. You get like the nice. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I agree with you.
It's satisfying getting an ace on Valorant, but comparing it to your first ever victory royale on Fortnite, it's just such an easy Fortnite on that one. Valorant can't compare in that way.
Yeah, definitely can't. But what was I gonna say? I used to play a lot of games as well. It was pretty fun. I want to ask you, do you still play casual games now though?
Yeah.
What games do you play?
Risk of Rain 2 is probably my favourite.
What's that?
It's kind of hard to explain it, to be honest. I think the genre is roguelike.
Huh?
Like a roguelike game.
Roguelike?
Yeah, where you've got different heroes you can choose, and you clear levels and stuff. And grab items to improve stuff.
Right.
Risk of Rain's always been a favourite casual game for me. The mods also are amazing. But right now I'm playing a very, very new game that Porridge put me onto just randomly called Taskbar Hero. It's such a weird game. It's an idle game. And it's similar to Risk of Rain, where you're just clearing the levels and getting the items and stuff, but it's kind of satisfying and rewarding, just sitting there doing nothing while your characters just kill everything.
Is this your escape? So let's obviously you're the head of Bitfix. Is this sort of your escape? You just come off? Is this the sort of thing you take a break and then
after, let's say, a long day of trials or scrims or whatever, I would just hop on either Risk of Rain or Forza,
Forza 6, right? Or
Forza 6, yeah. I love that game.
it's pretty fun. It's pretty good. I like it as well.
That's why I only got 3 hours sleep, by the way.
Forza, innit?
Yeah, I was playing that all night and then forgot what time it was.
Sheesh.
It's such a good game.
What is sorry, yeah.
No, I was finished.
Okay. What's your trialing process like? Like, as in, like okay, I want to try for your team, for instance. Like, what sort of process will I have to go through? Is it just like scrims and then that's it, or is it more specific and like you have to do this, then we have to do that, to see if you can do this or how you can fit in the team? Can you like run me through it?
So, who's reaching out to who here?
I'm reaching out to you, like the player. Let's say, I've got a bit of like tier 2 scrim experience, tier 3. I've got a bit of VCL experience, and I'm gonna come to you saying, "Hey, I'd like to try for your team." Do you just put me in the scrim and then just see how I go with the other boys, or like I play Sentinel or something, and then how's it work?
I'd respond sometimes because Twitter likes to hide my messages.
Listen. I want to add to that. Getting a message on WhatsApp is so much different than getting a message on Twitter. WhatsApp, you actually receive the message. You know, like it comes up, ding, boom. This guy messaged you. Twitter, you have to actually go on the website, go into your inbox, and it says like the red dot circle. It's so annoying.
So if I ever find your message hidden within all of the sex bots in the message request, I would respond saying, "Hey, cool. Can you send me your VLR or like your rib or whatever? Not your literal rib."
No, of course.
The website. And I'd have a look at it.
Yeah.
See if like your stats are to what the standards the coaches are expecting.
Yeah.
As I would like talk to the coaches if I have them, ask them what like they would want to see in the trials, like who they'd want to get, and then I'd reach out to the players that they want to get and I'd get them in.
Yeah.
And then if like the odd person messages me, I would send their links to the coaches, and then they'd have a look after I've like gone, yeah, this is okay. And then they'd have the final say. I kind of like it that way because I know in terms of me, I don't have a coach mind. I have more of like a logistical mind.
Okay.
Like scheduling, setting everything up, getting managerial mind.
Yeah.
So I really love working with coaches when I'm building a roster.
Yeah.
Because they can see more in the player than what I can see. Like, oh, cool, you're free from 5 to 9.
Yeah, I see that a lot of players that play like an NFT, like a lot of players, like their schedule is so like lack of availability is just so annoying to deal with. I can imagine I can imagine being a manager dealing with, imagine like let's say I was a player and you're dealing with me. I only play Saturdays and Sundays. I get like, okay, you have your work and what. They have work, then they have school, then they have to go to the park or something. Then they have to go here and then go here, go there. It's just like
the biggest pain of trials for me is the scheduling.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Because I just I don't want to make it too complicated, so I just send everybody the same when to meet link, and then they all fill it out as a group together.
Yeah.
And then we have a look at the availability. If 5 players who like have the roles can like actually play as a team, we choose them on that day and choose another lot on another day.
Yeah.
Maybe ask someone if they can be free a bit earlier, and it's just messaging a lot of different people for like hours on availability, and then they fill it out. And then a day later, I ask them, "Oh, can you play on this day?" They go, "Oh, sorry, I can't anymore. I've got to try with another team." Like, why don't you update it or like let me know? Like, it's very annoying, but it's part of the process.
Okay.
So you just got to get past it.
What would you like if I think I won't say like if I like, let's say I want to become like a manager yourself, like or other people aspiring to be a manager like yourself, because since you've been like you said you managed experience for 3 years so far, right? Is that
Coming up on 4, I think.
okay, fair enough. Starting out, what sort of advice would you give to people?
What sort of advice? I'd say common sense will help you. Very much. I'm only saying this because I've seen a lot of managers who are starting out and they just don't know what they're doing.
Okay.
They're not using their head, they're not thinking, they're not using common sense. They're just doing whatever and they're just pissing off whoever. And it's not a good rep for them to be doing that. You've got to be smart, you've got to be like productive, like think logically. So just use common sense. It will genuinely help you from the bottom of tier 3 to near the top if you just use common sense.
I've spoken to a lot of people before, and a lot of times it is the same answer, but I want to ask you as well. In terms of like making it, regardless if you're a manager, coach, player, caster, even caster as well, I was a bit shocked. There's obviously you have to show who you are. You have to earn it. You have to kind of earn the spot. But there's also another part of like favoritism. You laugh, but I ask this question all the time because I want to get more answers as possible.
I watched your interview of ISOT and I heard that question pop up.
Yeah.
And I hope he asks me this.
I'm asking you because I can get as much answers so I don't want to hear it from one. Like I'm not actually ISOT reliable source and all, but as I want to hear it more and get different perspectives. Delve into that, please, if you don't mind.
In terms of making it. I'll get to the other part in a minute.
Yeah.
Making it very hard, insanely hard, especially with the amount of nepotism that is inside of Valorant. There's just so many people who are currently at the top level who realistically shouldn't, and they're just there because, my friend does this. Can he come? Like, say hello to the team, and then like it's like the team likes them without seeing other people, and then look, I'm signed to a tier 1 org. And then there's so many like people in tier 2 who deserve to take that step up. But it's just so hard when you've got multiple groups of nepotism in tier 1. So. In terms of like managers and coaches, you've got to get inside of that nepotism group.
I'm not trying to sound funny, but could it also be a fact like, let's say like my friend, he's actually like, let's say I want my friend, he's a good player, he's a great solid player, no pun intended, but a solid player, like he has the good stats, he has good experience, and then I accept him to my team. Like my team, for instance, I have whatever, and then people just find out, those two are their friends, and then they class as nepotism. It could just be like, is there not a chance that like, coincidence, like just happen to be friends? You know, people. I think a lot of times where it could be, there's also a lot of chances where, like they just happen to be friends and they accepted him, but they overlook the fact that they can really like overlook the fact that he's a great player, whatnot. But to a point, there has to be some sort of authenticity. You can't don't just hire some random homeless guy. No offense, but to a point, is it not? Do you not think there's still a chance that they just happen to be friends and them being friends was like not a deciding factor of why they're on the team? And people don't investigate these things as well. You know?
Yeah, I mean, I'd say so, in certain cases. Yeah, I'm not gonna name names, obviously.
Yeah.
But. I have just seen teams pick people up purely because they're friends.
Okay.
It happens a lot more in tier 2 as well,
okay.
and insanely a lot more in tier 3. Because you just got the friend groups playing together. But in the higher levels of tier 1, nepotism it's starting to grow like the plague. And it's just not good. Because as I said, there's a lot of people in tier 2 who deserve to make the step. They just can't because they're getting blocked out by the people's friends.
Yeah.
And they're not getting the chance that they deserve, like etc. So yeah, nepotism.
Yeah.
Bad.
If it's not too much to ask, can you? Like you said, you listened to the ISOT one. He named a specific player that is being blocked by nepotism. Do you know any other like players that like could definitely make it? Should be in a tier 1 level, but that are in tier 2, but like the best way to put it is probably like hard stuck by nepotism. If that's the best way to put it. Do you know anyone? Like it doesn't have to be a player, but if you don't want to say names and delve into like who don't deserve who or whatnot.
I'm not going to say his name now, but it is. I'm thinking of a coach, and I've worked with him before.
Okay.
He deserves to be up there, but it's impossible for him. So it's just such a shame, and right now, because of it, he's teamless. So, like, it just sucks really, and we're heading into a very big off season as well. So he's not gonna have pretty much anything until like October, I think.
Sheesh,
it's pretty unfortunate. Yeah.
That's a journey, man. That's a long.
Yeah. Gotta wait until Champs is finished, don't we? So.
Yeah, that's in China, right?
Yeah, it's in China.
Is it China? Yeah, China. Yeah.
Ends around September, no? Or like August, maybe?
Maybe, yeah. But it's funny because I actually know the dates, but they put it in all the Valorant maps. I don't know the dates. It's so bad. Like, every time I'm playing PAL, it's like the big screen. It's like I don't know. Man. Yeah, I wish they kind of did the advertising for like tier 2 as well, but you know.
They won't do that.
It's not happening.
They won't do that.
Not happening at all.
It would make sense if they did it for France, like tier 2 Revolution.
Okay.
Because France tier 2 is just amazing.
Yeah.
The viewership, the fans, the players, they're all just good. The system is great. And it's just... I've been saying for like 2 years, France is the perfect tier 2 system.
Yeah.
If you minus the fact they discount the Benelux a lot. Because the Benelux is kind of its own thing inside of France, and it's just kind of thrown away a bit.
Yeah.
But they're starting to get into it now. Just sucks that they won't be it next year.
I just want to ask, in terms of region, like you said, France is a great region for like Valorant. Would you say like South America, like Brazil, in terms of like exposure and like the views and like the sort of impact? Would you say that South America is definitely up there as well?
If I'm going to be honest, the only regions I pay attention to are Europe and America. Not South America, just general America.
Yes, yeah.
I haven't really paid much attention to South America.
Right.
But I have seen that they are doing very well down there, though.
Yeah, I mean, you see it for CS. Passionate fans. They have a really strong fan base. Like when it comes to CS.
Didn't
for Val was pretty big as well.
Didn't they actually throw a CS watch party in a train station while a train was going by, like last year? I swear I saw a video of it.
You used to send me that.
if I can find it, yeah.
Wait, really?
Yeah, I'm very certain. I think it was in South America. It might have been Eastern Europe, maybe, but there was a bunch of people in an underground train station just watching Counter-Strike while trains were going by. And it just looks sick.
That is passionate. Holy cow. Well, I didn't know about that. Yeah, if you find that video, send it to me,
please. Yeah, just gathered in a train station. Like, I mean, do as you please, I guess.
Okay, yeah. So you're going back onto, like, events or whatnot. If you was to, like all the money in the world, if, like, in terms of funding, like, how much you get to spend, if you was to make an event, like, esports event in the UK, like, what would it be? And, like, do you have like let's say I go, alright, here's £500 million. Like you like. Okay, I'm not saying I have that money, but I'm just saying you have enough money to make an event, make an esports event. What would that be? Like a LAN event or something, you know?
I would bring back Insomnia, but not do the idiocy of what they did when they revived it earlier. I'd bring it back to what it was before they went bankrupt, and then keep it sustainable, increase the prize pool.
Yeah.
Maybe get another room so we can have more participants.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd bring back Insomnia. Yeah.
Insomnia, did they used to do League of Legends. Was it CS as well?
Overwatch as well, I think.
Overwatch. Epic Land used to do Overwatch and League, and then they stopped.
Yeah, I remember they did Overwatch. League must have been ages ago.
Yeah, it was. I think like. The thing is with Epic, like,
they still do StarCraft.
You took the words out of my mouth. You literally took the words out of my mouth. I was just gonna say like they used to have like League. They used to have League and Overwatch and CS. Not Valorant obviously. Obviously when it came out then it was. But like, and I think right now they're doing Osu. They did Osu recently and StarCraft.
Yeah.
I don't get it. Like are we blind or like are we missing out on something, or like is StarCraft like massive, or especially in the UK? I don't know.
I think Epic Land started with StarCraft or something. That's probably why it's still around. But going on to when Valorant came out at Epic Land,
yeah,
and returning to when you were talking about having the leagues like the Premier League Championship and whatnot, Epic Land used to do that.
The Beacon, right?
They used to be a part of the Beacon circuit.
That's it, yeah.
The UK circuit, which was just generational times, and then I don't know the story of what happened, but it just stopped, and then they started prioritizing CS more again. And then they managed to get VRS events, so then a bunch of CS teams would come over. Even when I was in CS, we went to Epic Land.
Yeah.
It's just massive now, and Valorant for Epic Land is just bye bye. It's just getting shadowed by CS again.
Yeah. Do you think how many years of experience do you have like in CS? How you played CS for like a decent amount of time? I would assume. Like talking about 1K hours plus, right? Surely.
No.
Generally.
Yeah, no, I haven't. I'd say I've got like 400 hours on CS.
Oh, okay.
I'm only face at level 4.
Okay, no worries.
Not good at all.
If I told you my level, you wouldn't believe me. It is horrendous.
Like 1.
Yeah, bro.
Can you even go that low?
Yeah, I did. I'm there, bro. I'm the only one there, genuinely, bro.
I thought you could only go down to 4.
No. So you start at 3, I think, unless they changed it. I'm pretty sure you start at 3 or 4. I just ranked, bro. Like, it's not good, bro. It's not good at all, bro. I just kept, genuinely, you know what it was? It was just loss after loss after loss. Went down to 2, went down to 1, but it's not good. But nevertheless, the point is, it's always been like not always. I don't know if it's still now, but for a long time, there's always been the conversation of like CS. Obviously, CS is better than Val. Val is copying CS. Like, I don't know if it's like rage bait or I don't know if it's just like to. I don't know if it's like exposure or people just want to have a conversation to talk about. But how true is that? Like, to point, Valve did copy CS for some things, but like with the black market, that was concerning. You know the black market skins?
The skin, yeah.
Like
the
the
AK
knife?
is uncanny. And the knife as well, yeah.
That was like
there's a chance a knife can turn into a marble fade.
That's it. Yeah, I got it once.
And apparently Pearl is copied from Inferno, which I don't really see that much, but I can see why they think it.
Yeah.
But when you are CS and you've created a game as such, and other companies want to create a game like that, it's really hard to avoid the allegations of copying, especially when Valorant has tried to make it as unique as they have.
Yeah.
With all of the abilities and just the abilities, really.
Yeah.
The agents as well. It's a very unique game. can be very overwhelming if you're coming from CS.
Yeah.
As I don't know if you can remember the Caedrel clip when he was watching VCT.
Yeah. On Bind, didn't it?
Yeah.
It was a B-side. Yeah, B-side Bind, yeah. I remember that one.
With just all of the
can't-
Brim ult, the Sky Flash, the Harbour ult, what else was the Brim
Raise nade
Smokes,
backside.
Raise Node, the Raise Ultimate as well. It's just everything. It's very overwhelming if you're very new to the game.
Yeah.
But it's very unique, but they still can't escape the allegations of copying.
It's fun you say that because there's a lot of changes I wish like Valorant would implement. I think the state of the game, also ranked. I don't know if it's just me, but I've heard people on Twitter say, I haven't been able to hit Radiant. I haven't hit Radiant. I've consistently hit Radiant for like multiple acts, and now I can't hit. It's been
they
harder.
lowered it for you.
I don't know. People complain about ranked. Ranked's in a horrible state.
Ranked is in a horrible state.
Like,
yeah.
Right now, it's abysmal. You know. I don't know if I experienced that as well. Like well, I was Diamond, but I was balancing between Diamond 1 and Diamond 2. That's not good at all. But even then, I was like, this doesn't feel right, man.
I'm Diamond 3 right now, and it's horrific.
It's not,
like
I've gone down to 3, bro. It's not.
I have experienced the Immortal lobbies when I was Ascendant.
Yep.
And I'm glad I'm back in Diamond. I don't want to experience whatever I could have contracted in those lobbies.
Yeah.
No, keep me away.
But like, going back onto like Val and CS or whatnot, there's so many because they implemented veto, right? So you can nullify you essentially nullify all abilities, even a jet smoke.
Yeah.
You put out jet smoke, boom, it's destroyed. Even non-damaging abilities will get destroyed. I have so many changes. They said they wanted to make the game more gunplay, so people have a chance of like just shooting the guy and then not getting sarked and then raise naded, then concussed, then orbital strike in this guy. It's too much, right? There's a lot of changes that I thought about. I was like, it would be nice, and I said like it would be nice for the pros to try it out first, like 10 pros, scrim it out in like a PTB, and then just try out the new update. I think 1, remove hollow smokes, no more hollow smokes. 2, no more like lineup, so you can't be in CT, shooting it from CT, landing into B site. I think lineup's a bit silly. Like I should have molly from Narnia.
You can't ban lineups though, like
no, but
just
you
happens.
But you can stop how the molly works. So make the molly break after 3 seconds or something, just like CS for instance. As much as we were saying about Val copying CS, I just think you being able to shoot it from. Like, cause you only have 40 seconds to defuse a bomb. Why you have to go? Do you understand what I'm trying to say? They can change how the molly works. Like I said, it's PTB. Oh no, not really PTB, but just have pros test out the game and how much it shifts the game. Because look at CS2 and CS:GO, they changed. They completely changed their game. You know?
Yeah.
Do you think where do you for a change? Obviously not my changes specifically, but like a change in general.
I don't know.
So Valorant 2.
I've been seeing a lot of people say implement the Siege, like what Siege has with the agent bans.
Yeah,
but
I would like that.
I don't know how that can work.
I mean, you could argue like the number of agents and whatnot, but
yeah, it's the number of agents and also the number
yeah.
of useless competitive agents as well. Especially in terms of team play, you can't really do it with the bans. You just like. It would be good if there was like 100+ champions as there is in League, maybe then introduce the bans. I think we are getting a new agent on Sunday, by the way.
Oh.
A new agent and map, I think.
Was it Duelist?
I don't know.
Has to be Duelist. Wait, Vito's the newest one, right? Yeah. No, Mix. No, Mix. Yeah.
Mix is the newest one.
Yeah, Mix is the newest. I keep forgetting. I can't even clock the order. There's an order for it.
Yeah.
So it might be.
Yeah,
Sentinel.
I'm pretty sure. Wait.
Is it Sentinel? I don't know, man.
Yeah, no, it has to be Sentinel because it was Vise, then Waylay, and then Vito, and then Mix, right?
So it's Initiator then.
No, it's Sentinel. It started with Vise.
Vise is Sentinel.
Yeah.
So hold on.
Vise Sentinel.
Yeah.
Waylay Duelist.
Yep.
Vito Controller.
The Vito Sentinels as well.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. He has a smoke. Why has he got a fucking smoke?
No, Vito.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a smoke.
Wait, what am I
He
on?
has he has 2 TPs.
I'm on about
the
Harbour.
thing, the goo thing in the sky.
I'm on about Harbour.
I was like, what? I was trying to figure out, like, wait, what? 2 smokes? Did I miss an ability completely? No.
Yeah, I know. When I
Yeah.
said Vito, I was thinking Harbour for some reason.
Okay.
But no, it should be initiator then. If
It should be.
you are right. It should be initiator.
We should be. We'll see. But yeah, I think that's enough time we have for today. Is there anything that you want to say before we shut off?
Just thank you for having me on.
Okay.
Some great questions.
Thanks for coming.
Nice little detour.
Yes. It was.
Yeah, it's a very nice studio as well.
I mean, yeah, it's my first time here. It was pretty good, pretty nice.
The sofa's comfy too.
Yeah, it is. This one's not bad as well, actually.
Yeah, I love a good comfy sofa.
Yeah, man. Some sofas just grab
But
me
yeah,
in.
just
yeah.
thanks for inviting me and
listen. I like to have a chill conversation with you, not too nothing too crazy. Just have a nice chill conversation. It's been fun.
Yeah, it was a fun chat.
But yeah, thank you.
Yeah, no problem.